Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Fortran Academy. My name is Harshwats, and today we are discussing about adding code to VBA procedure. Now, let's move forward and talk about the point to be discussed in today's video. In today's video, I will tell you what is VBA code and how to execute that VBA code within procedure in Visual Basic Editor. Now let's go forward and talk about what is VBA code and what do we write in our Visual Basic Editor within procedure to perform certain task. When working with VBA, you execute VBA code. The VBA code carries out certain action or task. You can generate VBA code in one of the following two ways: by recording certain action you perform in Excel workbook by using the macro recorder, or by writing the VBA code in the Visual Basic Editor. In my previous videos, I have already told you how to do it through the macro recorder. Now we are talking about the Visual Basic Editor. Now let's move forward and move into Excel and tell you about how to execute the code in a Visual Basic Editor in Microsoft Excel. Now currently we are in our Microsoft Excel. So this is our data that has a region, expense, Jan, Feb, March, and all those things within it. Now we want to execute a code within our procedure. In my previous videos, I have told you how to create the procedure and how to open the Visual Basic. So certainly you have to go into the developer tab, click on a Visual Basic. Now you will see that we are in our Microsoft Visual Basic for application, which is in project 1.xlsm file, that is macro enabled file. If that file is xlsx file, that will be a normal template and won't be able to execute and save the macro for future. So that's why we use .xlsm file. So just a gentle reminder for you. Now we will get back to our question about adding the code within our sub procedure. Now in my previous video, I have told you how to insert this sub procedure. Go into the insert tab, go into the procedure, write remove headers, whatever the function sub procedure after that public, and all these things are explained in my previous video. You can go there and see. Now we want to execute certain thing, like I want to remove headers. How can I do that? First of all, just put it on this side like this and put this Excel on this function with us, that is Visual Basic function on one side and Excel on another side. Now we want to execute certain function, so this is an active cell. Now what should I do? After just getting into the pub sub, remove headers, go here and put a cursor in here and just put a tab. So tab gives a hierarchy within our code. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, though you can write without the tab, but it just gives you a hierarchy, vertical hierarchy, that defines that you are doing something and you are just writing some code, and you can easily differentiate what you have written from the normal sub procedure, or you can write certain function without those tabs, though tab doesn't make a lot of sense, but we are using it for vertical hierarchy. So now we will uh, type active cell dot. Now after writing an active cell, like I have selected the A5, so this is my active cell. You can select any of it, so you don't have to go for any other thing like this. Wherever my cursor is, that is an active cell. For now this is an active cell, so again I put a dot. Now I can do a lot of things with it. I can activate, add comment, threaded, add indent, address, advanced filter, allocate changes, allow areas, autocomplete, autofill, autofilter, border, calculate cells, check spelling, clear content. All these things I can do. I can copy picture, count, cut, data, delete, and all these things. There are a lot of things that are available within us. You can do a lot of things with this. So certainly we want to change the value. Like I want to remove the header or change the value of it. So I will go into the value and just click on it. just put on a space, and after that is equal to, after that put on space, after that type space, and this. Like this is something I want to do. So this is the code I have written. So there is something if you want to write within it like removed, and within this semicolon I will write everything. Like I have wrote a removed, and this is my code. Although this is not as such a complex code, but that is the one component of a code, and you can make a lot of component out of it, and you can execute in a lot of different ways. So how do I execute it now on my Excel? Now, certainly you don't have to save it. You can generally go into your Microsoft Excel and just put it on a full screen. After that, go into a view tab. In a view tab, you have a macros. As you have created your macro, go to the view macro. Now you will see you have a add headers and remove header. Add headers I have done using the macro recording. You can go there and see how I have done it. Now I have to use remove headers and go run. So now you can see, and this is my active cell now. So again I will go in the view macro, again remove headers, run. Now you will see the spelling has been changed. Now it is removed. Now if I want to remove the spelling also, again I will go in my developer tab, again Visual Basic. Now I want to remove everything. I just put in space. Now after that, just put or minimize it. Again go back to the view tab, again into the macros, into the view macros. This is a remove header, again run. You will see your header is removed now. Now you have a two macros, one executes it and one removes it, and this is how you execute it. Now again I will go in my Visual Basic. Now you will see if I want to write anything 1 2 3, it can be also executed. Again I have to go into my view tab, again I will go into the macros, view macros, remove headers, run. You will see everything will be changed. So I just want to tell you that it's not as such complex as it seems, but it is a set of a small simple thing that's make a lot of complex code. So I want to remove, that's why I put on a space, and this is how I do it. And this is a simple code that I wrote on a Microsoft Visual Basic for application to remove headers, because I want to remove the header sign from the adding headers like I have executed through the macro. Now I will remove it. Again I will go in my selecting that cell, and again go into the view tab, macros, view macros, remove headers, run. Now you will see it is removed. Again go into the, and this is how code within your sub procedure, and lot of collective sub procedure, lot of this code makes a complex code. So with this point, I am going to end this video, and I hope your all queries have been cleared. And if not, kindly write us in comment section and we will surely get back to you. And if this video helped in any way, kindly drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have an amazing and good day.